Have you ever had a strange moment that felt like it didn't belong to this time? Like something, or someone, was trying to remind you of something you had forgotten? When you're learning English, it's easy to focus on vocabulary and grammar. But real growth often comes from stories, ones that make you feel. Today's story is about a single photo, a stranger, and a sentence I still don't fully understand. But it changed something in me. And maybe it'll change something in you too. Subscribe to LingVerse if you want to keep learning English through unforgettable, true stories. It was a Saturday afternoon, and I had gone out for a walk in the older part of town. I liked those streets, narrow, quiet, with buildings that seemed to remember things. I didn't have a plan, just a camera in my bag and some time to waste. I stopped to buy some chestnuts from a small cart, then sat on a stone bench near an old church. That's when a man approached me. He looked to be in his 60s, wore a brown hat, glasses, and a coat that looked older than I was. He had a kind face, but something in his eyes was hard to read. He held a camera, a vintage one, the kind with leather straps and metal buttons. "May I take your photo?" he asked. I was surprised, but I nodded. He raised the camera, adjusted the lens, and snapped one shot. Then he smiled, lowered the camera, and said something I'll never forget. "It's for the memory of your past." I blinked. "Sorry." He repeated, "It's for the memory. You'll understand later." And then, without another word, he walked away, slowly, calmly, like he had done what he came to do. I sat there, holding the paper bag of chestnuts, not knowing what had just happened. The next days were normal, mostly, but that sentence stayed in my head. For the memory of your past. What could that mean? I looked for him the next weekend. I walked the same street, checked near the church. No sign of him. Then one morning, I was going through an old photo album my aunt had given me. Inside was a picture, black and white, of a woman sitting on a bench in front of what looked like that same church. I flipped it over. No name, no date. But I stared at her. She looked like me. Same jawline. Same nose. Same look in her eyes. She even had a paper bag in her lap, just like mine. I asked my aunt about it. She said, "That's your grandmother. She passed before you were born. She used to love that part of town." The photo felt familiar, like I had already seen it before. And then it hit me. The angle of the photo. The position. It was exactly the same as the one the man had taken of me. That's when I realized maybe he wasn't trying to take a picture of me. Maybe he was recreating a memory, or continuing one. Learning English is like that. You meet new words, and they feel familiar. You hear a sentence and feel like you've heard it before, even if you haven't. It's not just about learning something new. It's about remembering something that was always there waiting. Let's take some useful expressions from this story. Time to waste, free time, without anything important to do. Hard to read, difficult to understand someone's feelings or thoughts. Snap a photo, take a quick picture. Blink, quickly close and open your eyes in surprise. Hit me, when you suddenly realize something important. Next time something strange happens, something that makes no sense in the moment, pay attention. It might be a key to something you've forgotten, even in another language. If you've ever felt like English was already inside you, just waiting to come out, write about it in the comments. I'd love to know. And don't forget to subscribe to LingVerse, the channel where learning English is never just about words. It's about memories, moments, and stories that stay with you.